In the N.W.T, mining companies are gearing up for potential changes. The upcoming Mineral Resources Act could change how they work with Indigenous groups, and the companies are worried. The act was passed in 2019, and it'll govern mining and exploration in the Northwest Territories. A GNWT official says an initial draft is expected to be released by the end of 2024. The CBC's Nadeer Hashmi has the story.
If a company wants to mine in the N.W.T, it has to work with Indigenous groups. That means signing Impact Benefit Agreements, or IBAs. They include benefits in terms of jobs, contracts, or business opportunities for affected communities. And the government's new Mineral Resources Act could require them to pay out more. A GNWT official says companies are unhappy about the uncertainty around renegotiating IBAs. Recently, Burgundy Diamond Mines, which owns N.W.T Diamond Mine, raised concerns about the IBAs in a letter to Premier R.J. Simpson. In it, Burgundy wrote that if it's required to renegotiate its IBAs, it could further erode N.W.T's financial viability. It asked N.W.T government to provide assurance that the existing agreements could be accepted as is. The GNWT says under the new act, existing agreements could change, but it's up to the Indigenous groups. And if they want to keep the agreement as is, they can.
So it's really the field is wide open in terms of the types of agreements reached between Indigenous governments and industry in order for those projects to go forward and produce and sell their minerals.
A former MLA says he'd been vocal about the mining companies' access to the government officials developing these regulations.
They were having secret private meetings with the mining industry over and over again and making information available to them that was not available to the public.
O'Reilly is also the former executive director of the watchdog agency that oversees environmental management at the N.W.T Diamond Mine. He says the territorial government rarely urges mining companies to make significant changes.
I would find it very hard to believe that the company would be forced to renegotiate impact and benefit agreements. I just don't think that's going to happen.
O'Reilly says it will be clearer when the actual regulation will be released. Nadeer Hashmi, CBC News, Yellowknife.